What's going on, everybody? What's up? How are you, dear?
Peachy.
Peachy. She came with me to collect the Geetus. This is our last day of collections, right?
Yep.
And we are 100%, am I correct?
So far.
Yep, so far 100%. Hey guys, very important topic today. I took yesterday off because I had to get the 2.5 acre plus 8 other big yards done. Didn't really have time. Definitely going to record at this one. That's a week's worth of growth, guys. I mean, this stuff is growing like crazy, man. It's unbelievable. Thank you, Lord, for blessing us with the grass growing every week. And hey, like I said, we got an important topic. I want you to think about why you're doing lawn care. And this is more for the guys that are in it for the long haul, other than the guys that are just doing it part-time. But you can get something out of this as well. But why are you doing lawn care? I want you to think about that. And I've got a reason. I know why I'm doing it. And I'll share that with you. But let's get to work. Okay guys, one thing I want to tell you, if you're mowing here in the north and fall's coming, you're going to notice that you're going to be running out of daylight. And you'll also notice that the grass is not going to dry until around 11 o'clock in the morning. So if you think you can start at 11 and get 45, 50 yards done by 6 o'clock every night, good for you. I've been doing it 13 years, never been able to accomplish it. So you better have a mower that can cut wet grass without clumping it. So let me get this done. I'll see you in a few. All right, guys, that's it. I am done for the day. Just had to go do a little push mowing action. And I want to get right into this topic. Sorry I didn't get a lot of footage. I just wanted to get done today. Why I got into lawn care, what does lawn care do for me, same kind of thing. A lot of you are going to have a totally different answer than me. And I want to take this video to the point where, what are you actually doing lawn care for? Myself, I'm doing it for a retirement. Lawn care pays pretty well. At least I get paid pretty well, so I'm really happy with it. I don't spend a lot. I use what I have wisely. I don't buy new equipment if I don't need it. I'll go without if I have to. By the way, real quick, the tap cap, doing excellent. This thing is, just like he said, if you put it on one that doesn't have the writing on it, it's perfect. So that thing's working great, man. I will be ordering those tomorrow night for the 3 guys that won them in the video last week. But anyway, let's get back to it. I do lawn care for retirement. I know a lot of people do it so they can buy new trucks and buy new mowers and all this and that. I simply do not do that, man. That's not my goal. My goal is not to have the nicest trailer on the block or the, you know, I went by a company today. The guy had an F350 dually, brand spanking new. I can only imagine the payment is probably $2,000 a month on that. Why? Why? I got no payment on that. It's not pretty, but it certainly gets me out to work every day. My customers don't care, and I take care of some pretty nice yards. They could care less what I drive. In fact, when you drive that big equipment, that brand new truck, who's paying for that? Think about that, guys. How are you paying for that? Well, you're passing it on to the customer. So when people say, well, I've got to have at least 60 a yard, of course you do, because you've got $3,000 worth of equipment payments a month. Of course you do. Wouldn't you rather take that $3,000 and put it away for your retirement? So somebody asked me the other day, you know, what do you do for retirement? Okay, so I was going to get Sarah involved in the video, but she wanted to go in because it's getting a little warm out. We invest our money in Roth IRAs. We invest our money in physical gold and silver. We invest our money in money markets, stocks, bonds, all that through the Roth IRA. Of course, we have a savings account. I mean, if you don't have a savings account, how do you have that money when something goes wrong? What if the transmission goes out in my truck? What do I do? I don't need a brand new truck to drive around in and 2 new mowers to know that I run a successful business. I don't need it, and I don't want it. I don't want the payments. So why are you doing lawn care, man? I see guys, and this is the truth, I know guys who will go out and mow 7 days a week in the 90-degree heat, 100-degree heat, and at the end of the week, they don't have any of it. They got nothing left. Why? Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you blow all of your money and have nothing left? So I've preached this ever since I've been on YouTube, but I'm 50 years old. I don't plan on working past the age of probably 70. And by the time I'm 67, I'm probably going to scale way back and just mow grass and not worry about anything else. Maybe do 15, 20 properties a week. Give me something to do during retirement. But you have to have a plan, man, for after this is all over. This stuff is just metal, guys. That mower's going to get old. It's going to go away eventually. I'll have another one. You've really got to think about why you're doing lawn care. Do you want to go out all day long? Now, there's guys that are out there going, man, I make $1,000 today. But how much did you save? It doesn't matter what you make. You could find a guy that makes $10,000 a week, $20,000 a week, $50,000 a week in lawn care. What is he saving? Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters, man. That's why I say this video is not for guys who are just doing lawn care on the side. This is for guys who do lawn care for a living. What are you putting back? What's your percentage? Now, I talked to a gentleman a long time ago that was very wealthy, and he told Sarah and I 17% of everything you make must be saved in order to retire comfortably. 17%. So every $100 you make, man, $17 has to go somewhere. So if you make 1,000, figure that out. That's 17 times 10. 170 bucks has to go somewhere. Now that doesn't include, you got to take your taxes out of that 1,000. That's why I say guys are walking around spending all this money, but what are they saving? You buy an $85,000 truck tomorrow, okay? By the time you take it home, it's worth $68,000. By the time you get it filthy dirty with your hands, your feet, the grass, the mud, it's worth about $50,000. And you got to pay on that for 7 years of your life. Ah, gosh, man. You guys, please wake up to what I'm saying. We're in a rough time in this country right now. You've got to save your money. You've got to put it somewhere. Don't just put it in a savings account and leave it sit there. You've got to find something. The number one thing I think you need to do is get a financial advisor and tell them your goal. What is your goal? Is your goal $200,000 when you retire? Is it $1 million? Is it $3 million? Get a goal set. You, your wife, if you're a single guy, get a goal set for yourself and start putting away. It's never too late. I'm 50 years old. We have a financial advisor. We know where we're going to be when we're 67. And we should hit that goal comfortably. So let the glittery stuff pass by for a little while and think of your future, okay? Think of what you're going to do when you're 69 years old. And maybe you say, man, I want to travel the world. Well, you're not going to be able to travel the world on a broken down old mower. You're going to have money. So, guys, I hope it makes sense. I hope it helps you. It's definitely something to talk about. Financial advisors at your local bank are usually free to talk to, and they will set you on the right path. You just have to put the money away. Retirement is coming for all of us, whether you like it or not. You may be 29 years old watching this video saying, man, that old guy, he don't know what he's talking about. Well, I thought the same thing about 50-year-old men when I was 29, but they were right. So, as always, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. Hope it helps. And as always, again, Dr. Real was in the house. Keep it real, man. Save that money. And be somebody today. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.